Hello, gentle marketers. Welcome back to season 10 of the Gentle Business Revolution podcast, the show where we talk about marketing your business by disrupting the current marketing paradigm and changing it to a gentler approach, one that's based on empathy and kindness. I'm still Sarah Santacroce. I'm the host here on this show, and you're listening to episode 80, a solo episode where I'll talk about how you can't reverse engineer into purpose branding. You know that you're in the right place if you are a heart-centered entrepreneur or a change maker who is looking for a better way to market your business. Or you might also be a marketing impact pioneer. So that's someone who's working for an organization who does business for good. If you're a regular here, you know that I'm organizing the conversations around the 7 P's of the Gentle Marketing Mandala. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm so delighted that you're here. You might not know what I'm talking about, but you can download your one-page marketing plan with the gentle marketing version of the 7 P's of marketing at sarahsantacroce.com/one-page. It comes with 7 email prompts to really help you reflect on these different P's. So during the Random Acts of Kindness week that we just closed, so that if you go back in the episodes, those are the last 6 or 7 episodes. And specifically during a conversation with Karen and Tim from seekindness.org, the topic of commercializing kindness came up. And we discussed whether there wasn't a risk that kindness became a vehicle for businesses to sell more. And, we then also thought that the same applies to vulnerability or purpose or authenticity. And all these words kind of became trendy and buzzwords. And I do believe that there is, in fact, an increased risk that companies use them to increase profit. And while, of course, we totally agree with the idea of purpose and profit, it's not true that purpose always delivers profit. In fact, profit has to sometimes be sacrificed in order to do the right thing. And for businesses who are built on the traditional profit-first framework, that just seems to be a difficult concept to grasp. They always want to use everything in order to increase profit. And so they are going to use vulnerability, they're going to use kindness, they're going to use this idea of purpose in marketing in order to get to more profit. And so that's why the title of this episode is You Can't Reverse Engineer Purpose to Fit into Your Marketing Plan. You need to really start with purpose. And again, that's what some of the big brands seem to want to do. They come up with some fancy mission statement or value statements, and they then apply that to their marketing. It's actually oftentimes the marketing department who comes up with those. The problem is that the rest of the company does not live by this statement, and their acts don't comply with their mission. So I came across a great article, and shout out to Nela for sharing it with me, where the European Director of Marketing, Mr. Weller from Patagonia, talks about their purpose. And the title of this article is Patagonia on Why Brands Can't Reverse into Purpose Through Marketing. And I'll link to it in the show notes. So Patagonia was founded for the purpose of supporting environmental causes and puts this mission first. They truly walk their talk by giving money back to causes they care for, refusing to take part in Black Friday and the overconsumption that occurs in that commercial frenzy during Thanksgiving. They also have recently added a repair service where you can send in your Patagonia clothes and have them fixed rather than always buying new ones. So Weller says in this article, you can't reverse into a mission and values through marketing. The organizations that are struggling with this are probably the ones that are thinking about marketing first. The role of marketing is to authentically elevate that mission and purpose and engage people in it, but the purpose needs to be the business. That is so key. You can't reverse engineer into purpose. That's why you need to start with purpose, with your story and your worldview. That's why the mandala starts with the P for passion, or can be replaced with purpose, and not with the P for promotion or product. So you start with purpose. You can't go from a pure profit agenda and then overlay brand purpose in order to get to more profit. And it's the same with vulnerability, and the same with authenticity, the same with kindness. You can't use or abuse kindness as your brand and then not apply it within your company, not walk your talk within your company. Imagine if Amazon all of a sudden tried to use kindness or purpose in their branding. Wait, what? We all know it's the number one for-profit only company. We know they have a history of treating their employees like crap. And all of a sudden, since they now know the purpose is the new thing, they're trying to lure us in with some fancy mission statement. It doesn't fly, right? It just doesn't work. Purpose is not just to be used as the latest marketing scheme. That's why the Gentle Marketing Revolution book starts with the journey to find yourself, rumbling with who you are, what your values are, your worldview, your purpose. And that's why the day I'm being asked to do a workshop about gentle marketing in an organization, I will start with an exercise on company purpose and hopefully have the CEO present as well. Because gentle marketing is an inside job. And if you want to market from within, you need everyone in the organization involved. That's my rant for today about profit and purpose and how you cannot reverse engineer into purpose branding. If you'd like to dig a bit deeper into that topic, I'll link to that article I mentioned earlier in the show notes. And I also recommend reading Yvon Chouinard's book, Let My People Go Surfing. So he's the founder of Patagonia, and he wrote a book about his mission and the purpose really behind the company. So highly recommend that book. And if you'd like to join a hive mind of gentle marketers who get together on a monthly basis to discuss gentle marketing and business questions, then don't miss our next circle call, which is coming up on Wednesday, March 10th. We now have almost 40 people in our little gentle marketer group, and you can sign up at sarahsantacroce.com/circle and choose the monthly price that feels good to you and suits your current budget. Ideally, I'd love for you to pick the middle one at $20 per month. That's what I think it's worth, and it helps me cover the costs of running it as well as providing this podcast. But there's also no shame in picking the lower level if that's where you're at the moment. So again, we'd love to have you. There's no discrimination based on income or where you're at in your business journey in the circle. So we'd love to have you. sarahsantacroce.com/circle. And next Friday, I'm talking to my friend and Gentle Business Circle member, Leslie McDaniel, about the MBTI personality assessments and profiling in general. And that fits under the second P of the Gentle Marketing Mandala, that stands for personal power. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. Speak soon.